brothers of Michael Kohberger, that's the murder suspect's father. And the one aunt that I spoke to, who a lot of them are in the Las Vegas area, and she said the last time she saw Bryan and his father Michael was about 4 years ago at a funeral out in the Nevada area. And she said that Bryan's affect in general, it wasn't as if he came off, of course, as somebody seemingly outwardly crazy, but she said she noticed that he had a really weird food fetish. And she said it went beyond being vegan. He required his aunt and uncle to buy brand new pots and pans for him to eat out of because he refused to eat from anything that had meat ever cooked in it. And she said it seemed to be an OCD type of situation. She said otherwise he didn't seem that odd.
Listen, grasshopper, it's not a fetish. It's common knowledge that meat flavours your barbecue or your pan or your skillet or whatever you're cooking on. Anyone who's a barbecue fan already knows every steak you cook seals in the meat flavour of your barbecue. That's why we don't clean our barbecues squeaky clean. We simply heat them, give them a scrub with a wire brush, rub them with a bit of paper, and off we go. The older and more used your barbecue plate is, the better the flavour is that's sealed into it. This is common knowledge if you cook for yourself. If you only eat out at restaurants or only eat takeaways, then I can understand why this fact might not be familiar to you. But this is why every vegetarian or vegan that I know refuses to eat from my barbecue, because they know the barbecue plate has been seasoned with meat for its entire lifespan. So quit calling it a food fetish or OCD and all these other things. It's just simply common knowledge that your skillet or barbecue or any cast iron that you cook on is seasoned with meat. I think the buying of new pans, etc., is more a statement about the parents and the aunts than it is about the person who won't eat from the meat seasoned cookware. Personally, I take the approach that if you don't want to come to my house and eat from my cookware, bring your own fucking cookware. Simple, right? All the people that I know who are vegan and vegetarian bring their own cookware if that's what they're worried about. They mostly prepare their own food as well, if that's what they're worried about. Now, I can understand if you have a particular family member who you know won't eat out of your cookware if you cook vegetarian or vegan for them, and you have a set of cookware put aside to accommodate them specifically. But turning around later and blaming that person that you had to buy new cookware or whatever because that person demanded it, no, I'm not buying it. It's the single most unintelligent contribution I have heard in this case to date. I'm sure there's more to come, but this particular contribution is nothing short of mean and nasty social stigma that meat lovers often like to cast upon vegetarians and vegans. So quit it. It has nothing to do with murder. Full stop. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, other than the fact that I do expect this kind of stupidity coming from journalists at the New York Post.